This is the biggest video I even may dare say any WORLDBOX YouTuber has ever made. As you can see by the title, I put every single one of my subscribers into WORLDBOX and I am making them have a giant battle royale to see who the real winner is. Who's the best of my subscribers? And this is going to be the most fun video that you are probably ever going to watch, because this is going to be the most fun video that I'm ever going to make. If you are subscribed and you don't see yourself in this video, chances are you probably missed yourself, but there's only going to be around 1,500 people. That's because those are all those who are publicly subscribed, plus those who were in my live stream and asked me to add them because they weren't publicly subscribed. So if you missed it, don't worry. I might do this again. It'd be a long time from now. You know, I'm going to set an insane like goal that no one's going to reach. If this video gets 5,000 likes, I'll do it again. 5,000. I don't think you can get close to that. But if it does, that's just going to torture myself more. But anyway, let's get right into it. As you can see here, we have our map here. It's boring, I know, there's no biomes, but I do not care about biomes right now. There's not really a lot going on. There's nothing here. Because now I have to put the people in. And this is where the live stream begins. So obviously, I'm not going to show me putting all the people in. So if you want to see yourself get put in, go check out my live stream. The order I did the subscribers was subscribed the longest ago to subscribe most recently. So if you can determine when you subscribed long ago up here on the top, subscribe most recently here on the bottom. So just find the order and you'll be good. Anyway, let me just send to when we have all the people. I'll see you guys in a minute.
6 hours later.
And here we are. Everyone is favorited. Don't worry, I will turn that icon off sometimes, but this is just to show that there are thousands of people here. This took me literally about 5.5 hours, and I didn't even get distracted like at all, ever. Yeah. But if we look through, here is everybody. I'm still just shocked that I actually did this. I did this in one night too. It's actually insane. Guys, I'm not even trying to like beg for likes or attention. Please like and subscribe. Like, come on, this 5.5 hours for this? I could have done literally anything else with my life. But here we are. Let me just go in and click on some random people to prove. We have Aiden Bummerito. Aiden, if you're here, there you are. We have Indie Brunch. We have Goat de Garp. Germ. All of you guys are in. And let me just give you the rundown of what the rules are here. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not going to give you guys all the madness trait and have you fight immediately. That's not... No. You guys are going to start civilized. You're going to have wars, but there is going to be a lot of death in those wars, as angry villagers will be on. But diplomacy, rebellions, armies, kingdom expansion, all of this stuff will be on. As you can see, hunger and old age will be disabled, because what's the lamest way to die? Either starving or dying from old age. Obviously, handsome migrants will be off because that would add extra people to it. But also, civ babies will be turned off. These guys will not have any children. These 1,370 are all that is going to be here. And before we unpause and just let these guys expand, let's just check the most interesting stats here. So we have the smartest here. John Matthew, Caldenu, and Luis Astro Fotografo. The dumbest, Gamer Bros, Zerpaz, Crown Nova. By the way, this dumbest thing is part of the new update, like adding blows and such. But just so you guys know, I schedule my videos a long way out, just so even if I'm gone, there can still be videos. So you're gonna notice my next few videos are just not gonna have this at all. Fastest is this guy named Bisman Suzok. Strongest is Nanamdi Ugwu. And weakest is Danilo Costa, Paul Fatch, Jeffrey Ward. Most health is this guy. How is this name allowed on YouTube? Straw Hat Giles, Andrew Keller, and the least health is the Pulse Magnet, Daniel Solo, and Alicia Irons. But let's just click unpause. I'm sure you guys are hyped to see if you're special at all. Look at them all move around. Okay, so all the kingdoms have been formed, and I'm gonna, since no other people are gonna come in. Oh, what? The first death. Already? Omari Simmons was killed by I Hit the Gangnam Style. What a legendary name, and that's the first person killed. They had no reason to do that. By the way, they just did that. More villages. Trend Wave D was killed by Anthony. Some kills people are starting to fight. Bumble Shooter, one of my channel members, just killed Carter Moore. I don't want to say, okay, there's thousands of people here, so I'm not going to say every death, but it's going to be there on the top left as time goes on. Okay, but there's a lot of people being killed for no reason. You see it up there in the top left. By the way, if you're wondering, the very first person I put down was this guy, Delph Grapes, right here. And simply because of how many people are in this challenge, it's going to be nearly impossible to get every single death down. So if you want to see every single death and all the people, then I would recommend going to my second channel where I'm going to be posting a completely unedited version of this video. But warning, it's going to be very boring because like I said, it's not edited at all. So go check it out if you want to. But I mean, let's look at the kings of each kingdom. The king of this kingdom is just named Coca-Cola. Oh my god, we have Light Yagami as the king of this one. Yeah, a bunch of random people. And we're going to give these guys some time to expand. This is where the footnote deaths are going to come in. We're going to turn off diplomacy rebellions. Some people are still going to die. But we're just going to sim to year 250 because these kingdoms need time to expand. But if you do die off screen, you'll be able to see your death on the right here or maybe left, whatever I decide to do in editing. But I do feel bad for you if you were just like a footnote death. Anyway, let's position it, crank up time, and I'll see you guys at year 250. And there we are at year 250. A lot happened. You saw the names fly. So many died. But the thing is, since there's thousands of people here, we still have 1,047 left. We still have a little bit less than 1,000 subscribers. I guess we have all these bee species that are still here. And the final ones, which the final ones are just... I had to put them on this island because I ran out of room on this island to put people on, so I had to put them over here, and I had to rename their subspecies. But yeah, about 200 people died during that time lapse, which is insane because wars are completely disabled. Like, they're just doing it for the love of the game at that point. They have no reason to kill. And obviously, I can't go over every single name, but let's see who's the most dangerous out there. They've destroyed all the trees. Let me give a world law that lets them get more trees. How about that? That should give them more trees. Maybe they just are angry because of a lack of trees. Also, who's over here? This island wasn't even colonized. That's actually so cool. 8 of my subscribers, led by James Games 95, all went and colonized this island. Wow, that's actually really cool. And also, I do know how this game works, so sapient population might be a bit higher than the actual one because I believe boats for some reason count as sapient, so just know that. But I mean, let's just check out the most interesting people because clearly a lot's going on here. Most known, Oak Santee, Da Super, and Russell Lopez, probably for being kings or leaders. The biggest level is a dude named Nemesis at level 25? No kills? How's that even possible? The most kills is obviously a dude named War. That makes sense with 5. The richest is Eternal Evolution. The happiest is Joseph the Ear Warrior, Hagrog 16, Wilspreen. The saddest is Ken DBL and Alexander Falcor. Not sure how they're the hungriest because there is no hunger, but okay. The smartest is a B. The dumbest is also a B. Come on, guys. The fastest is Antares Imperium, and the strongest is Mr. Chili. And then I guess we have some stuff here. The most health is Ethan Wonders with 332, and the least health is I Love OJ and Jordan White, who both have 1 right now. And that is that. I'm just going to stay here for a bit, slow down time, and it's time that we turn on diplomacy and rebellions. And we just see where this thing goes. I don't know if they're going to declare war, if they're not. Looks like we have some alliances forming here. Oh, we already have wars starting. Oh my god, so many people in the kingdoms. It's going too fast. Oh, there's so many wars. I can't even see. You probably can't even see who's dead or not. We're going to go until there's 500 left, because after that, it might be too much. Your name will be on the... If you're in the game, you're on there somewhere. Some of these villages are just getting completely wrecked. The armies... Like, let's look on a random person here. Luff is just wants to be an innocent farmer, but her country is dragged into a long, monotonous war. Oh, just all this fighting. It's too much for me to handle. There obviously is a chance, guys, that, you know, your death might have not been shown. I'm trying my best to make sure everything's up there. Why is the world, like, so empty? Like, why is the kingdom's, like, nothing? King Hank has been killed? What? People up here are a lot more peaceful. Some of these last guys. I mean, these guys are chill. We're still up 700. That's insane that there are 700 people left. Let's look at the favorites. This is how many remain right here. And this is a lot less than there was, I do have to say. But look, like, they're all gathered around here. They're all over here. Now they're fighting over here. This is just, it's my boys. They're all perishing in fights. How many do we have left? Still 680 of them. And just, it keeps piling up. This is actually so insane. Alright, I'm just gonna speed up time till there's 50 left because I don't see anything else to do. Looks like the wars actually have settled down. I'm trying to speed up time. There's a lot less conflict. Oh no, there's the conflict. Yeah, it's bad. Oh my god, there's the conflict for you. What kind of war just started? So many people just fell. And you guys, if you're still alive, are almost in the top 500. I know it's gonna be hard to see if you are still alive. And there's 500. A little bit more, but if you're in the middle of a fight, you got lucky, because peace is going to sweep across the land. Look at that, everyone's peaceful, yay. And diplomacy and random events are off for now. So, there we go. 497 people remain. And now we just need to look at who remain. Let's just check interesting people one more time for a little more of a flip. Alistair, DBU Gamer, most known. Coca-Cola is still alive and the biggest level. Ethan Wonders has the most kill with 11. 11 kills. Do you guys understand how insane that is? He killed 11 of his brothers. Or of his fellow subscribers, Ethan. Wow. Jerry G Gaming is the richest. Ethan Wonders is also the happiest, so I guess he just likes killing. JP is also one of the happiest, and Ray12 is also one of the happiest. Some of the saddest include Inquisitor Master, W Turek, and Epic 8. The fastest is Adrian Raven, and the strongest is Fast YouTube Growth. While the most health now is Coca-Cola, while the least health is Elijah Dawkins and Lord JP. Since I just entered the war, they should be pretty lucky. And with war off, it's been 50 years, but we're gonna sim to year 500 anyway. Just, you know, we just need to get some stuff going. I just need to figure some of this out. So let's get going. And there we are, year 500. I don't think anyone died. As a matter of fact, sapient population actually went up, but that's just because there's more boats. But everyone's kind of chill for once. Now we have to change that immediately though. I'm unsure how to do that really. I mean, once we get down to our last couple, we're obviously going to have them in a giant fight. But there's still just too many. In terms of actual people, there are 460 left, I just counted. So we need to get that number way down, I think, and well, you know, the best way to do that is just a little bit of war. And I mean war. I'm talking spite. Everyone's at war with everyone. This is going to kill most people. And the ones who are left are the true OG ones. We'll probably shrink down the map and put them in there. Alright, yeah, let's slow down time and just... And here they go. Here it all crumbles. So many are falling. War, I can't even tell. It's just destruction here. It might be easier to look at just the stars disappear. Oh my god. And we are down to so low. They're fighting over here too. There's just a handful of them left on this island. Everyone grouped together in their own kingdom. This southern kingdom seems to be doing just fine down here. Let's look at subspecies. There are less than 200 left. We're going to speed up time again. We're going to go until this number is below 100 at least. I really just want to know who's still going to be alive after this. I cannot wait to check out interesting people. If you're still alive after this, shout out to you. You are one of the last ones alive. I mean, that's actually an insane mark. Alright, we need to let these guys expand some. The death for the most part has kind of stopped. Well, we'll let a few more die. And Ethan Wonders, hold up, I'm looking at this. He got 3 kills and he was finally slain. Where was he slain? Up here. He was slain by a boat. He was killed by a boat. And what an end to a legend. He had like 15 or 16 kills. But it's time to end all this. We are down to 97 plus 3. We're down to 100. We have 100 people left. Congratulations. Actually, as a matter of fact, I can go through the favorites here, and I will quickly scroll through all of them. So if you're still alive, congratulations to you. You can just put the video in like time 0.5 speed here if you want to, if you need this check. I'm not sure what order all of this is in, but there we go. Here comes everyone, and that is everyone still alive. But who is the most interesting out of those still alive? The most known by far is Alajam Correa, who has a lot of renown for no kills. Highest level is tied between Joshua Neher, Dio Brando, Sydney Dynasty Complex, with 29. The most kills is 24-hour highlights with 10 kills, and hold up, that's some pretty good armor from him. Of course, he got most of it from other people. I like how you can see who created it. like just other people, other subscribers. That's so cool. But he's a menace. He's a Kingslayer. Jeez, 24-hour highlights. If you're there, dude, you're a legend. Richest, same dude, 10k. Happiest is Caramel Don't Care. Yeah, I can tell you don't care, dude. You have 3 HP and you're the happiest. Damn Studios and Take the Throw. The saddest is Brian Picklesimer. The fastest is the Diddler. Good for him. The strongest is Little Wee Wee, of course, with 75 attack power. Jeez, dude, that's a ton. Once again, the smartest is just... How is the smartest a B? I don't... And the dumbest is also a B, whatever. And the most health is Jesus It's Me with 350. And the least health is Nunk is Weird and QT Community, both with 1. So they got lucky. And congratulations to the last 100. You have outlasted around 1,200 other people. Congratulations, really. But there's still more to go. We are going to just keep going on. And you know, I think it's just time for another sim. The only difference here is I'm going to keep Diplomacy and Rebellions on. Let's see how little people we can get down to. Remember, right now we're like exactly at 100 left. Oh, Diddler just died. Well, let's just get moving. I'll see you guys at year. Let's go year 700. Let's not go too long. Here at year 700, these guys are getting a little too peaceful for my liking. Like, I think a couple people died. Let's check. 93, and there's still 3. Yeah, literally 4 people died. And one of them was the Diddler, because we saw him before we simmed. Like, nothing happened, even though wars are on. So, as the god of this world, and the guy you all subscribe to, I guess, let us make some wars here. Okay, so here's the alliances. We have the powerful folks and the Wild Legion. We are going to declare war against these 2 alliances. I'm actually going to leave these guys alone down here in the bottom left because this is like a perfect fight right here. So we're going to watch the outcome of this fight. And I did turn diplomacy off before I started this fight, so this fight does not end until one kingdom's destroyed. I'm trying to speed up here. There's some falling. Germ was killed, unfortunate for him. But there's just so little left. Okay, neither of these guys even have like an army. They have 1 soldier each. We have to magnet. We're taking everyone from both of these alliances, which looks like we're leaving 1 on each side, so that's perfect. And we're going to pop them right down in the middle just to see what happens. And here's the fights going, and yeah, there they fall. Oh no. And who won? It's a tie? Like, how do they have the same amount of numbers? Okay, you know what? This map is too big. Let me shrink it down real quick, and I'll be right back. And I would like to welcome everybody to an area that I like to call the slab. There's nothing left. All we have is boats bouncing for joy outside the map, and wow, someone already died. But that's all you really need to see here. Congratulations, all of you guys, for being the finalists. There are approximately 62 of you left. There's 3 final ones and 59 normal subscribers, plus a bunch of bees. Let me get rid of all the bees real quick.
Sunshine, lollipops, and green.
And yeah, just like that, all the bees are gone. Okay, so now we're pretty much down to just the people left. That's good. And we have enough left here that we need to start the final fight. There's 62 here. We need to get down to like 10. I'm gonna do another look through one more time of everyone still alive. So shout out if you're still alive. I mean, good job. And you do notice a lot of people have a lot less health. Don't worry, I will heal all of you. You'll get full health before we start this fight. I'm sorry for my shaky hands. There we go. So now let me heal all of you guys up like so. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now everyone here's ready to go. We're gonna give you all madness. Every single person is going to get madness. And we are going to watch carefully and slowly until there are just, let's just go to 10 left. And the fights have begun, the killing has begun. Lots of fighting. The final ones are all still alive. Oh, only 2 left. Oh, a bomb right there. There are just 16 subscribers left. Let's see who's going to be the best. And there's 11. I think someone died. Yep, 10 left. This guy, Tyler Quick, who didn't even go mad. I forgot to give him madness. Protected them all. I need to quickly restore everyone's sanity. They shouldn't fight now. Hopefully not. As we look at our final 10. Alright, so we have Matt, who had 9 kills. King Unicorn with a K, who had 2 kills. The real John Metal Gear, who had 3 kills. Jaroslav Krutsky, 1 kill. Kalen Green, 8 kills. Arabic name I can't say, 1 kill. Shulin Meta, 1 kill. Carrion 221, 3 kills. Tyler Quick, 3 kills. W Tarek, 9 kills. These are all who remain. I remember putting some of these names in, but these are the last 10. And I think it's time to make the final arena where we end this once and for all. This has been such an insane video. There's just been so many people. I was kind of unsure what to completely do with all of them, but I think this has turned out really good. So here is the final 10. They shouldn't be fighting because they don't have madness anymore. They're all going around. They all just got rehealed, but it's time for them to fight. I'm going to place them in a random order across the circle. And here we are. I tried to make this as evenly spaced as possible. It's not quite, but this is as good as we're gonna get. The final 10 battle starts now. Out of those still alive, the smartest is Shulin Meta with 120. The dumbest is Real John Metal Gear with 55, which is actually really smart. Yeah, that's actually really good right here. The fastest is W Tarek with 38 speed. That's really good. He'll be moving fast. That's probably how he got 9 kills. The strongest is Kalen Green with 46. And the weakest is King Unicorn, which means that he's at the most disadvantage. Ooh, the most health is also Kalen Green. So he has the most health and he's the strongest. And here we have the least health with just 88, the Arabic name. All of these guys have decent armor, as I can see by looking through here. Because, you know, they've been living for over 700 years. They've been here a long time. But no time to waste. Everyone who's still alive, best of luck. Pick your favorite now, assuming you're already out. Some of you guys made it far. Some of you guys died as a side note in the first minute. But this is it right here. The madness will reign supreme across the land. For whatever reason, Tyler Quick cannot go mad. He doesn't even have the trait that can't make him mad. But if someone could explain that to me, I would appreciate that. But it doesn't really matter because if he's the only one not mad, everyone else is mad, so he'll still attack and kill people anyway. But here we go. Let's just press unpause, and big stuff already happening, big fights all around. They seem to be in 3 different corners. Matt seems to be getting teamed on, but not a lot going on here. W Direct pops a bubble. We have lots. The first one. The first to fall was the Real John Metal Gear, slain by Carrion 221. Still have 9 left. And a couple more have been slain here. Arabic name was slain by Shulin Meta. King Unicorn was slain by Carrion. And Matt was slain by W Tarek. 6 left here. As Carrion 221 is starting to just snipe in the distance. And he's pretty accurate too. As Kalen Green seems to be getting jumped by Tyler Quick, Shulin Meta, and Carrion. The fight over here between W Correct and Jaroslav is flung, but Tyler Quick was slain by Shulin Meta. Now him and Kalen Green are charging down. But Kalen Green gets sniped by Carrion. And now a tornado is appeared, probably from Magic Rights, that is sweeping everyone up. This tornado, it puts everyone to the side. And another brawl right here in the middle between W Tarek, Shulin Meta, and Carrion. And Carrion's lost. W Tarek was just slain by Shulin Meta. And here are the last 2. Shulin Meta and Jaroslav Krutsky. If you guys are still here, if you guys are watching, because honestly, let's be real, there's a high chance that these guys are not watching. They just subbed a long time ago and completely forgot about me. But if you are watching, please do it for your country. Jaroslav has a lot more health, and Shulin Meta is very injured, but he's been on a streak. Jaroslav only has 1 kill. Shulin has 5. Let's just press unpause. It's slow motion and see what's going on here. Shulin hits him and runs. He just runs away. Now they come back for another hit. Jaroslav seems to be really slow. And he does not even get the first hit off again. And Shulin is just going off. I thought Jaroslav would have this easily. He doesn't even have a chance to get back up. Shulin is just absolutely... It's just attacking him repeatedly. As soon as that bubble wears off, he's done for. And the bubble's off. Not even a chance. Jaroslav didn't even get a hit off. And all he needed was 1 anyway. Shulin Meta is the Jackal subscriber battle royale champion. Shout out to him. If I can find him, I will tag him in this video. What a dude. Congratulations to him. 6 kills. No diplomacy, but who needs diplomacy when you have Hell's Glory as your weapon that has 11 kills? That's enough diplomacy on its own. And Shulin, we will heal you. He's currently crying right now. I would too. You just killed the last remaining people on the planet, except for the boats that are still just bouncing around. And that will be where today's video ends. This was one of the coolest videos ever. I understand the actual, how I actually structured it was kind of weird, but I'm happy with the end result. It had a pretty cool fight. I was excited, And a lot of people I knew from the channel actually made it pretty far. So I'm happy with that. And by the way, guys, I have all the subscribers lined up in a save. So I might do multiple things with them. So just let me know what else you want to see me do with all of you guys. Make sure to join my Discord. A lot of people join the Discord during the live. There's a lot of people in there, a lot of fun. And of course, once again, make sure to like and subscribe. For the love of God, please. It took me too long. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Farewell.